Channel settings. This has increased enormously in scope in recent months, and even some advanced YouTubers have not looked at all the options here. I'm going to start with features, and your screen will vary slightly from mine. I'm quite established within YouTube. I'm also with the full screen network there, which most people won't see. You'll see there's a separate video in this course about full screen and the advantages of that. But for the moment, yes, I'm full screen. I'm very happy there. What you always want to see here are greens. Green lights are good, so community guidelines, you've not breached any of the rules, you've not done anything naughty, you've not been abusive or whatever. Copyright, you haven't breached any copyright. Whatever you do, don't even be tempted in any way, shape or form to breach copyright. I can't teach copyright in this course, there's a separate film a little bit about it, but at its simplest, if you breach the sanctions, you're likely to use your YouTube account. Not a good idea. Content ID claims using somebody else's music and so on. Sometimes that can be allowed, but then you don't get the any monetization from it. The people who produce the music and so on can do that. So you don't really want that because you want to make the money on it. Anyway, community guidelines, copyright sanctions, content ID claims you want all greens there. And ideally, as quick as you can, depending on how old your account is and how well established you are, you want greens here. So for example, longer videos, people who are new to YouTube can only upload videos up to about 15 minutes. The reason for that, quite simply, and YouTube confirmed it to me, is that people would upload TV programs which last at least half an hour and so on. That's not a good idea because it's a breach of copyright. Causes YouTube loads of grief because they've got to take them down, and leaves them open and you open obviously to breaches of copyright claims. So once you're established for a while, you can get longer videos than 15 minutes, and there is in effect no upper limit to how long the videos are. The longest video I've got is 10.5 hours. Yeah. External annotations, we mentioned this on the course, but this is an extra thing. You can link annotations to external sites or merchandising partners. See the annotations part of my course on that to see that, but that's a great extra thing to have. You can link to other sites or to partners to sell t-shirts, your music if you're in a band and so on. Once your site is accepted and approved by YouTube and they're happy, rather than them suggesting which of the 3 thumbnails you can use, you get the chance to use your own. Subscriptions, I don't have this because I'm with full screen at the moment. I can have it if I want it, but this is where you can charge people to actually see your channel. So you charge a monthly fee. You decide what you want to charge. YouTube decide if that's fair enough, and they take around about 30% of that. It will vary slightly, but around about 30% is fine. They will collect the money every month. Only the people who are subscribed will be able to watch your channel. It hasn't worked anything like as well as YouTube would have liked. That said, it's still early days and they're still experimenting with it, and it still may well be the future of YouTube. It's something they keep on trying with. So I haven't got a green for that, but I don't want that anyway, and because I'm with full screen, I don't get that automatically. Content ID, this isn't the place to explain this, but Content ID, as I mentioned briefly earlier, is where you have some music or something from someone else, or somebody's you've used somebody else's music or a bit of footage or something you shouldn't have done that's their copyright, and this is an easy way of appealing that, and if you either get it taken down or lose your account, or you win the claim. Hopefully you win the claim, or hopefully you don't actually get it wrong in the first place. You don't do anything to break copyright. Unlisted and private videos, you can have videos unlisted or private. That's again a special feature for people once they've had the account for a while and they're in good standing. A new thing, and I've not covered it so far in the course, and maybe I do that as a future video if there's enough interest, but live events allows you to broadcast live. There's lots of features and things there. Quite complicated to set up, which is one of the reasons I don't do them. The countdown, the setup, and making sure the bandwidth and the codes and everything right is actually quite advanced, but this is something that you can do. So that covers the features part of channel settings.